Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we are doing some Sky Destroyer. Another one of these kind of basic... Honestly, this is one of the better fighter plane games that we've played on this channel, to be completely honest. It still has the same tropes and it still kind of feels the same. I mean, we just got this never-ending stream of guys just popping out of the sky. With no real goal or thing in sight, that it doesn't seem like. Oh, we could drop bombs too, so... Oh, there's something. Oh, we took some damage. Ah, we're going down. Ah, we're down. Honestly, like, it feels and looks, at first glance, it does feel and look like all the other ones, but I think it plays a lot better. It doesn't have quite the cockpit view like some of the other ones have. But honestly, our plane looks better, I think. And then we also have just, I think, a little bit tighter gameplay. Like, you can kind of understand where your ship, where your plane is. You're not, like, moving off and, like, just being completely lost. Although this one doesn't have the radar, like the other ones do. Ah, we got blown up again. But all in all, it's the same, like, the thing is just, like, on a swivel or on a reel. I mean, the background is just kind of very basic, very boring. The gameplay, like, yeah, it's a fighter, but it really lacks any real teeth to it. It's just a very basic, we got two planes that we're fighting, and that's just about it. Like, we've seen the red ones, we've seen that boss big plane, and then we've got the blue ones and the little red ones. Otherwise, it's pretty boring, pretty basic. Nothing really to write home about it. I would rather play that out of all the ones that we were seeing. I would honestly rather be playing this one than any of the other ones, to be completely honest. I feel this one is just so much more playable. Although it's kind of weird that they can, like, they just disappear into the background is kind of silly. Especially since how it was facing us and then it just flies in reverse and disappears is kind of silly. But, you know, we'll give it to it, whatever. We do fight, I mean, we fight night and day, apparently. Hitting these things is a little off, it feels like. Not to mention being able to hit them without being hit by them is a little rough. Definitely have to say it's a little rough. Because you literally have to be dead on to hit them, and that's where their gun is dead on. So you can't, like, clip their wings or something. You're just, there's this very, very, very small hitbox on them, really. I guess if we hit them fast enough before they get here, the controls, like, you don't maneuver overly quick, as you might notice. Like, hitting these things is surprisingly hard. Like, no joke. It seems like we're hitting stuff, but we're not. It just... Oh. Boy, those ships are quick, man. So we could drop torpedoes, it looks like. They're not just bombs, they're actually torpedoes. The hitboxing is really off on these things. I think that's the biggest drawback about this game particularly, is the hitboxing and hitting these other aircraft. Is not an easy task, to be honest. I'm very curious as to what is the like. We have no story, no mission briefing. At least the other games definitely weren't very good, but they at least had mission briefings and like at least some semblance of what they. We couldn't get out of the way of that one. It just we cannot maneuver fast enough to move out of some of these things. But yeah, they didn't have the briefing or anything as the other ones. I don't know if we have to kill like a certain amount of the red things or what, but it's ridiculous how hard it is to hit something. I mean, come on, we are like all on that, and somehow we have to hit the main. Oh, there it is. We're going to kind of fly around here and see if we just come across anything. Like, unfortunately, it really is very basic and boring. Like, you almost just get bored of the game by the fact that the backdrop has not changed at all. The fact that it goes from night to day is interesting. But that's a lot of flying, just shooting things. Ah. Oof. Yeah, that is the worst part about this game. And all the other like things is whatever, but actually being able to hit things is the worst. We got one! Alright. I was paying attention more to the other thing than that. All in all, as far as like a fighter plane game that we've played on this channel, just it being slightly more basic makes it a little bit more fun. Like normally I think basic is basic and I prefer stuff to have a little more to it, but in reference to in comparison to all the other ones that are out there, I mean, this one still feels and looks about the same, but it plays a little bit better. The biggest issue, like I said, is the whole not being able to hit anything. Like, their hitbox is crazy, like dead center or nothing. And it's just really kind of frustrating. All in all, it's playable. Is it overly fun? No. If you really like these kind of games, I think this game is going to be better than all the other ones that we've played so far. You don't have quite the cockpit view like you do in the other ones. It's more of a basic where you have infinite ammo, infinite gas, and you just go and shoot shit. Like, I'm kind of disappointed that they don't even have a mission briefing on this one like all the other ones do. But I think you understand where your plane is. You can control more. You can play. I think it's just more playable than a lot of the ones that we've tried here on the station. So, with that being said, guys, thanks for joining me. Until next time.